What is going on, guys? FMU here. Welcome back to another episode of Grassroots to Greatness. Today we begin the Confederations Cup, which is coincidentally in England. You can see we've dropped to 20th in the world rankings, and that is because our players are poo-poo crap. The great players that we've had are starting to wane off a bit now, and we are struggling, really struggling to replace them. So it's a very big transitional period, and it's been a struggle. We did do the National League, and I didn't bother recording it, okay? So apologies for that, but I just wanted to get cracking through it, and it was a piss poor time all round. We opened it with a 2-2 draw against Romania. We were pretty piss poor in what was a very even game. They were poor, we were poor, everybody was poor. Marku with our goal and Hamilton, both players scoring their first ever international goal for England in that 2-2 draw. We then drew 1-1 with Belgium. We actually played a lot better in this game, but we just couldn't hold on to it, and Belgium are a very good side on this. Now they've got some absolutely stonking players that have really kicked on. I need to move my microphone a bit, I think. There we go. And so they were lucky to get a point to a degree, but it was probably a much more deserved result than it looked. We beat the US of A 2-0 in a friendly. Ronan Smith and Kevin Mowbray with the goals in that. We then thumped Romania 4-1, and I was like, get in, that's it boys, we're getting somewhere now. 2 from Smith, 1 from Nurse, and another goal from Hamilton. Look how much we bossed it. We absolutely bossed it. Then we got bossed by Belgium. They absolutely smacked us. We were lucky to get 2 goals, to be fair. They were all over us, and it showed how poor we are. The only plus side was Steve Hayes came on as a sub and scored a free kick, an absolutely beautiful free kick. He's on loan. Well, I thought he was on loan at Swansea, but I guess I was wrong. For some reason I thought he was on loan, but he hasn't. He's been signed by Swansea from Man United, and I really like the look of this kid. So he has now sort of worked his way into my England squad, and rightly so. So that was that. We were out. We finished second in the group. It was eventually won. You can see there. It was eventually won by who won it in the end? Oh, France. France beat Belgium in the final of the competition. So, sorry guys, I got hay fever. It's causing me to have a really itchy eye. So yeah, that's what's happened there. Next up, we had a couple of friendlies against South Korea, and we smashed them by 4-1. Few, Goodwin and Sambake with the goals there. Again, a fine dominant performance. And then a 3-1 win over Peru. That was our warm-up game for the Confederations Cup, and Sambake got a hat-trick in that. So that's where we're up to. We've got Mexico, South Africa and Germany. Now, Germany are not doing great in the world rankings either. They are 14th. Mexico is 6th, and I think South Africa are around about 34th, maybe even worse off than that. 41st, they've dropped. I know they're in the 30s, but they've clearly gone and dropped down a bit. They do have the boy from Benfica, who I adore. He is such a great player. Such a great player. Real monster of a player. I like him a lot. So that's that. Bolton got relegated. They finished 3rd from bottom in League One. They've kept the manager, but they've released a lot of players, including Berry. Ricky Fish, I believe, is still cracking on. Let's just have a double check. He's now a free agent. At the age of 33, still not got his staff thing though. We need to add him to the shortlist indefinitely, so we know exactly what's cracking off with him at all times. We should have called him up for the England squad. That'd have been hilarious. Let's have a little think what else there was. Not a lot, really. In terms of the England squad, not too much has changed. I showed you Hayes. I was trying to think if anybody else has come in that is a massive change to what you've seen. There isn't really. It's very much as we were. Casper Cole has earned his recall. He's been doing really pretty well at Everton. They lost in the playoffs, but he's had a good run at Everton this season in the Championship. Wanted by a few clubs, including Norwich, who are a Premier League team unless they got relegated. I'm sure they're a Premier League team. Yeah, they finished 12th in the Prem. Their manager was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's just left to take over at Sheffield Wednesday, who offered me an interview. I said no. Juventus offered me an interview. I said no. I've been offered so many job interviews. It's been redonkulous. But, hey, that's just the way it is. Today I'm using a different record. I'm using Bandicam today to record my videos, so we'll see how that goes. We're going to perhaps turn on the 3D highlights, see how it goes for this episode. So sorry if it's a bit cack. I apologise, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know what to. Mexico, like I said, they're 6th in the world in terms of being wonderful. Germany have beaten South Africa pretty easily. We're playing at New White Hart Lane as opposed to the normal White Hart Lane. Steve Holt has managed to hold his place in the England squad of late. He's still not great, obviously. He's not a brilliant player, but at the minute it's just a case of we have to take what we've got. The backup players in England are incredibly woeful. It is frightening how bad they are in a lot of positions and a lot of places, and there's just not a lot coming through. This formation is different. It is a mixture of it's on FM Scout. There is a tactic called the Galactico tactic, and I had a little look at it because I was looking to change it. I wanted to play with 2 up front, and I wanted a 4-4-2 kind of idea. So I had a look at that, and this was the shape that it used. So I've kind of messed around with it, and I've basically merged the Controllertron and the Galactico tactic into one. So it's the setup and the shape of the Galactico tactic with the manoeuvrage and the instructions of the Controllertron, and it's worked pretty well when we're the home team. When we're away, we're not doing very well with it, to be fair. We're not playing great with it, but hopefully that will start to come in. We're competent with this now. We're accomplished with Controllertron. So we just need to kind of get a little bit more used to it, but we're getting there, and that's the important thing. Yeah. Oh, no, that's just... I know I've already done that. Yes, that's fine. So I don't really know fully. We'll do goals, and like I said, we'll do direct to cam. We'll bring you down 1. Okay. And, yeah, so it's... I don't know what to expect from this. One thing I will say... I don't know if I can mentally stick around to do a World Cup qualifying campaign as well. I am bored. Oh, I thought we were going to get one straight off the bat then. I am bored to fucking tears doing this international. I remember now why I never do it. It is boring as hell. Oh, they've scored straight off the bat. That is shit. 3 minutes in, 1-0 down. Boo, hiss, hiss, boo is the way I look at it. We are just... I am just so bored. And I don't want to do the dual management of national team and league team. I don't want to do it. It's one or t'other, and I'm possibly, I don't know, depending on what jobs come. I'm not going to just leave for the sake of leaving and then wait around for a job. But if the right club comes up, this is going to be our long stint club coming up. We're going to be, hopefully, at this club for a while. We've done the Mourinho thing, really, of jobbing around a bit. Go on. That was a poor cross. You know, of sort of skipping around a bit from one to the other. And it's time now to settle down. So hopefully we can do that. Go on. Go on. Oh, he's put it over. He is. I can't believe he's put it over. I really can't. Silly boy. But yeah, so we'll just watch this space now. It's go on, Smith. Go on. Go, Samba go! He has been on flame. Smith, Ronan Smith, not been bothering with goals at all. Since he scored like 5 in a game or something in a friendly just before the Euros, he's just been shocking in front of goal for us. But Sambake has just been pounding the ball in the back of the net every chance he gets. Go on, Nurse. Go on. Smith. Oh, good save. Good save. In the league, Smith is still banging them home, but international level, he just seems to really be struggling. No matter what position I play him in, no matter where I play him in, he just doesn't seem to be able to pop the ball in the back of the net as much anymore. Oh, well done, Ashby. Go on, Goodwin. Great ball to Smith. Go on, Smith. Oh, poor finish. He's gone a bit like Wayne Rooney. You know, he just seems to have stopped. Go on. Oh, he's at the post. It's just a case of no matter what he does, he can't seem to score, as he's shown in this match. Oh my God. Can you hear a small, like, yelping noise? Next door neighbours, the dog that used to bark in all the videos, unfortunately had to be put down, bless her. She had cancer in the end, and it's a really real shame, so you won't never hear her bark on a video again. And that's a real shame, really, because she was a lovely dog, bless her. But now they've gone and got themselves a new puppy. Oh, and that's just fantastic, isn't it? Well done to Mexico. We've been all over them, yet they are still winning, the bastards. Yeah, so they got themselves a new puppy, and that's the first time I've actually heard it outside. I've heard it in the house, but I've never heard it outside before. And it squeaks. It's like a little squeaky toy. It's like... That was a terrible impression, but you get the idea. So, yeah, so maybe we'll be hearing that squeaking through videos from now on. So it's a bit of a difference for us. I'm going to get aggressive with them and tell them to sort themselves out. We are the host nation here. You know, this is our turf, so to speak. Tottenham's, really. We don't ever play games here, but they're going to get a third. No, we're not. Not yet, anyway. Come on, get the fecking ball. Really? That didn't look like it took a bump off him at all. Never mind. Go on. Go on. Oh, good save. Good save. He tried to catch the keeper out there. Penalty, is it? No, it isn't. It's a foul by us on them. Bloody hell. Right. Hayes, you can go on. We like him. And you can come on for Nurse. And that'll do us. We'll give these guys a bit of a pep talk. Go out there, make a difference. Make a difference. Hamilton is starting to show signs of stepping up at international level, which is really good. He's starting to show that he is a good player and that he's got what it takes. But it's funny when... Well done. When we're classed as the away team, even though it's like in England, we're classed as the away team, it's away from Wembley, or in a neutral ground, our name... Oh, what a save, is in the away team position on the screen, so it's on the right hand side of the score screen. We play shit. We just can't do anything with this tactic. But put us on the left hand side and we do alright. It's bizarre. Go on. Hayes, Goodwin, Chambers, Mowbray's at the post. Motherfunker. Right, let's bring Smith off and we'll put Casper Cole on. I mean, we've bossed this game in terms of chances and stuff. We just can't get the ball in the back of the net. I've had players like Raheem Sterling and stuff. Go on. Oh, save. My God, what have we got to do to get a fucking goal? Beat the goalkeeper, dumbass. Oh, that was shocking. Yeah, this is what every game's like, though. Have we got a penalty? We have, but we'll miss it. I'm pretty confident we're going to miss this. Casper Cole. Oh, he scored it. First ever international goal. Well done, Casper Cole. Well done. Oh my goodness. That was as cool as you like. Keeper never moved. Did he panic? Did he balls? He just slotted it past him. But, what was I saying? Blah, 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 blah. Go on. Go on. Oh, Hamilton! And that is what I mean. Jim Hamilton is really starting to show signs of turning into a player. And it's fantastic. Better from England, better in front of goal. That's what we need. That is what we need. I mean, we've got quality players, but once the quality players come off, whether injured or substituted, the backup is poor. I've got a feeling they're going to equalise in a minute. Cole, I was going to say, that would be offside, I think, if it had gone in. I've just got this feeling that there's still a third goal coming. No, we've won. God knows how, but we've done it. They deserve a lot of credit for coming back. They do. I'm only going to do it calmly, though. Don't want them to think it's acceptable to go 2-0 down and struggle. But yeah, I mean, you can tell he's had a good game in terms of an assist and stuff, but I don't know, he's just doesn't seem to be clicking for him at the minute for whatever reason. Maybe it's the tactics that have been used, I don't know, but he's just not clicking. And if he's such a good player, he should be able to adapt. And he's just not doing it in front of goal for me at the moment. So, we've got a game coming up against South Africa in 3 days, so I'm going to pause this, guys, and we're going to jump on over to said game. Okay, so a few changes have happened. Riley in for Smith, Hamilton in for Nurse, Hayes in for Miller, and Rolfe in for Holt for this game. I've just wanted to give these guys a start. I felt it's only fair, fully deserved. Riley, I was going to start Casper Cole, but I thought Riley has been in fantastic form in the league and hasn't really been given much of a chance at international level. He's been a sub a lot, but he's not really started. So I thought now would be a good time to give him a crack, give him a go and see how he does. So we're at Old Trafford today for this South Africa game. Really, it's one we should pick up a win from, but God knows what's going to happen with this England team. Mowbray, Hayes, oh, Hamilton! You see what I mean? Hamilton is really starting to show signs of being a boy. Not being a boy, being a man. He's going from boy to man. From boys to men, some of these lads are. Not as in the 80s pop band Boys to Men. The coloured guys with the glasses. I'll make love to you. Those guys. That was a bit awkward, I'm sorry. I put you all in that situation. But that's a beautiful finish. Hayes and Hamilton, two of the boys I've picked up. And oh my goodness. I can't explain what's just happened. It wouldn't make no sense. But there's Goodwin with 2-0. Happy with that. Sorry, so a message just popped up on my phone. And for a second there, I got slightly aroused. But we can't talk about that. It's an in-joke. None of you get it. It's pointless. You're not friends with me enough to know what I'm talking about there. Even though I love you all and they've scored. Emmanuel Sutu, he looks like a geezer. He looks like he's auditioning to be B.A. Baracus. Oh my God, talk about nicking it out of the goalkeeper's hands. He's a predator. He's a predator, that man. Fantastic effort. Well done to South Africa for scoring, though. Fair play to him. There was an opportunity there and he took it, and now Goodwin's picked up a bump. That causes my PP to go wet in my pants because I don't want him to get injured. He's Capitan, key player. Go on, Chambo. Goodwin, Mowbray, Hayes, Riley, Hamilton. Oh, I thought he hit the bar, but it was clearly a good save. I'm going to give Goodwin till half time, and then we'll bring him off as a precaution. Go on. Come on. That's silly. Sam Barkay might have to go out there because we don't have anybody else who can really play there. That's a bit of a bummer. I'm going to do this, like I say, precaution. Oh, no, we're all right. You can go there. I forgot about you. You can come out for... Let's give Oliver Lavelle a game. Pop that. That'll do. I just don't want to risk Goodwin picking up any more of a knock than he's already got. It's to protect him more than anything. That was a woeful pass. To protect him more than anything. Because he's like I say, he's our captain. He's one of our key players. Been one of the best players since I've took over at England. Has a Sembarke and Hamilton. Go on. Ooh. Come on. That's it. Nice. Oh, poor. Gets into the area and then just like does nothing with it. Wow. If in doubt, whack it. Let's have a look what we got going on. We don't really have anybody who can play there any better, but we'll swap you for you, and you can come out for Mr. Vincent, and then I'm going to bring you off for Smith, just to rest him, keep him fresh. Exciting, because we've got Germany coming up next. We've got to try and win this first. You know, there's still the possibility they could pull in an equaliser because they're playing well. And then we've got Germany, who are... Go on, Riley, go! First ever international goal for Ian Riley. Well done, that lad. Beautiful ball for Smith. Hint of offside for me there. I think, maybe. I don't know. I caught the view of it very late on. He looked offside to me, though. Not that I'm going to moan. Come on, get the ball off him. Radibi offside. And that's going to be it, I think. I think we got away with this one, guys. I think we got away with 3 points here. Hamilton's been superb again. I'm really pleased with the way he's turning out. Well done. Well done. A very professional job. Still going to be calm. I'm only going to get really yeah, well done if they could beat Germany. That would be impressive. Man the match for Hayes. Really pleased with that. He's a player. That kid is a player. Man United dropped a ball at letting him go. So Mexico, we've still got to play Germany. I'd imagine that's going to be today. Fulham have just out Morientes. So we're going to pause it and do this final group game. Mexico have beaten Germany. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Oh no. How long is he out for? I've just seen 2 weeks. Motherfunker. Well, that's his tournament done. We can't replace him. Damn. Right, guys, I'm going to pause it and then we're going to do the Germany game. And that's going to be it for this episode. And then we'll be on to the next. Oh, hurrah. What a wonderful world we live in. Not only is Goodwin out, Miller is out for 4 weeks. So 2 key players gone. 2 key players down and out. Nurse has been put back in. And we can't replace them, which is a bastard. And it's put Hamilton in central midfield, which I didn't really want to do. But we don't really have much of a choice. That's what we're going to have to go with at the moment. Not keen on it, but we don't have much choice, really. The freaking state of English football in 2029, as we're in now, on this save is terrible. It's just there's no players really coming through. There's a couple of sprinkling of players here and there, but there just doesn't seem to be any development going on. So wherever we go, I think we're going to have to start working on developing British talent again, and complementing it with quality foreign players, and getting them, tutoring up the young English lads and stuff like that. Go on, stand back. Hey, he's put it over. He's put it over. Who will qualify? Who will qualify from said group? Go on, that's it. Nice. Hayes. Hamilton. Stand back. Okay. Mowbray's put it wide. He's had a cracking season for Arsenal. Mowbray's done really well. I believe Real Madrid are looking at him at the moment. Be an interesting move for him if he went. Come on. No. Well, save from Young. Goalkeeper as well. There's just no goalkeepers out there that are English that are any good. Young's decent. Don't get me wrong, he's decent. But Tuck is okay. He's playing down at Swansea. He's doing all right. Go on. Patterson's playing for a Liverpool team that up until the last few weeks of the season were in the relegation zone, managed to stay up in the end. But it's just like a real bad time for English football. Goalkeeper wise, like I say, he's terrible. Central defenders as well. In fact, just defenders across the board. Attack wise and midfield wise, it's not too bad. But go on, Sandberger! Get in. But in terms of goalkeeper and defenders, there's just nothing coming through. I mean, we're having to pick a left back who's playing in a mid-table championship team. That says a lot. That says a real lot for the standard of English players coming through at this point. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. He's got his bandage on his head. I love that. He's got his bandage on his head. Good lad. These two guys, the two in the centre, are knackered. You're going to have to stick it for a little bit. He's going to have to stick it just for a little bit, and then I'll make some change-a-roonies. That's it. Oh, he could have pinged that down here. That was a poor ball. Could have pinged it down to number 14. He'd have given it a good welly. Get it out. Come on, get it out. Well done. Well dealt with. Well dealt with. Mowbray, Port. Well cut out. Uh-oh. No. Oh, off the line. God knows what happened there, but off the line in the end. Right. Okie dokie then. I'm going to have to bring off both of the central midfielders, which is a frightener, and I'm going to bring you off to protect you. Let's give Craig Boys a go. I never really give boys much of a chance. That sounds all. I never give boys much of a chance, me. More of a girl kind of a person. I don't give Mr. Boys a good chance, really. Go on. Oh, because I'm happy with the forwards I've got. I think Sambake and Smith might not be scoring, but he's still involved setting them up. But he scored now. Get in. Ronan Smith scores against the mighty Germans. It's a good ball through there from Boys. Couldn't really miss that. If he'd have missed that, I'd have been furious. He's done all right. Old Trafford, where we are playing at Old Trafford again. Don't know if I mentioned that. Come to a roar of approval as Smith finally gets a goal. Well done. Has it? Go on. Holt for Smith. Boys, get in. Boys scores. Craig Boys. Great vision by Smith. It's a nice little goal, that. Great ball in. Great first time hit. Beat the goalkeeper. Looked like it went in off the underside of the bar slightly, I think. Beautiful finish. Well done. Well done. Boys again. Lovell. Chambers. Still Chambers. Oh my god, that nearly went in. That'd have been hilarious. Few. Nurse. Lovell. Smith seems to have perked up a bit. He seems to be manoeuvring around well. Get it out. They've got one. The bloody Germans have got one. The old enemy have got one. Poor defensively. Poor goalkeeping, really. But 3-1. At the minute, anyway. Ashby, Young. Boys not sitting down. Get in. 3 wins in 3 games. Happy with that. And we'll give them the old well done, you fellas. The old passionate kiss on the chops. Everyone's wearing a Mexico 3-0 winners. Happy with that. So, we qualified for the semi-final now. And we've got Holland in 60 days. No, obviously it hasn't been chosen yet who we've got. So that's going to be in the next episode, guys. Oh, how exciting. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please continue to like the episodes if you are enjoying them still. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because that means the world to me also. And as always, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure being in your face. Goodbye.